Mo from Tron NRG. I'm lucky enough to often have some moments where I share. I'm really impressed by how Mo and his team are building, constantly delivering, trying to deliver really valuable solution. How you are involved in the Tron ecosystem. It's you are doing a great work, Mo. Up to you. Welcome and thanks a lot to be part of Web3 Stronger Together.
That was a very good introduction, and hopefully I can live up to it. Thank you for your kind words, and thank you for putting on and hosting this event. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the NRG product demo. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Tron NRG and why it exists and what the future holds for NRG. So the idea or the concept behind NRG is to allow users, no matter how much Tron they hold, to be able to sell or rent their energy. So energy on Tron is a valuable resource at the moment. It allows you to transact without paying, and if you have enough Tron, you can freeze it and you can get some free energy. If you don't, then you'll be forced to pay for the transactions by burning TRX, and it's considerably cheaper to rent energy. Now, there are always different types of people in the world. There are some those have got Tron and don't transact much, and there are those who transact a lot and would spend a lot. So we're joining those two people together. There's a gap in the middle, and those that can provide energy can make a little bit more Tron from their holdings, from their idle TRX. Now there are energy marketplaces that exist at the moment, but the niche or the gap in the market we wanted to fill was to allow anybody, regardless of how much they have, to be able to utilize their resources. So we created Tron NRG. The Tron NRG pools resources together. So even if you have 10 TRX or 10,000 or a million, you can join and start to reap the benefits. Everybody's resources are pooled together, and that allows for other people to then rent them, and all the fees for renting are then distributed equally amongst the NRG providers, proportionate to their stake in the system. Now, there is a little bit more to NRG and a little bit of a history as to why it started and where the concept came from. So if you go back to the early days of the Ethereum DAO, it was a group of individuals that came together and pooled their resources together in order to fund the growth of their ecosystem. Now, if you fast forward to today, things have changed quite a lot in the crypto space, and especially with regards to people coming together and pooling their resources. So with Tron NRG, in the future, we're working towards creating a DAO which the NRG community holders will govern. And what that DAO will allow is for a revenue to be created from the sales of energy. A percentage of that will be taken and put into the DAO, and then the NRG holders will have the rights to vote on project proposals where the amount has been built up in the DAO to fund new projects on Tron. So it is a very exciting concept, and one that's close to my heart, and I feel that it works very well because it allows people to earn money. It allows people to utilize their resources, no matter how big or small their holdings are, and it allows for reinvestment in the Tron ecosystem, which is a very important factor for me. We are not there yet. The energy system is up and running, and the DAO is definitely on the books for the future, and we are working towards that. We're a very young system, and we have growing each month. We get bigger and bigger. So let me just show you a couple of bits about the system. So it's an autonomous system that uses to provide and rent energy on Tron. As I've said, there'll be a DAO in the future which will reinvest into the ecosystem. And this is a very easy system to use, and it's quite autonomous. So if I go to the energy page, you'll see here the available resource and how much the unit price is today. The unit price always fluctuates at the moment. So you don't have to wait for an order to be filled. The energy is either available or it's not. At the moment, there is 700,000 energy available, which you could easily rent for a few days, 3 days being the minimum. Of course, with the event of Stake 2.0 towards the end of March, we're going to be redeploying our system, which will introduce a lot of new features. One of them, which I'm really excited about, is short-term flash rental period. So you could rent, say, 700,000 energy for up to an hour or 18 hours, use it and then give it back. And I think that is a better utilization of the resources in the pool. It will allow for a lot more turnover, and it will allow for people who only want to use it for one transaction to then give it back. Instead of holding it for an extra 3 days. So that's really exciting. Also, we created an affiliate marketing program, which allows everyday users who wish to promote NRG on Twitter or on their blog or their website to earn a 10% referral fee. So it's a system that anybody can get involved in, whether you provide energy, whether you want to rent energy, or whether you want to promote energy. It's something that everybody can get involved in, and that's why we're so excited about our system. I'm going to log into the affiliate marketing and show you how easy that is to use. Just bear with me one moment. I'll log in. I'm not even sure if I have an account. No, I don't. So that wasn't a great demo. I won't be able to show you that, but anybody can join. If you just go to the Tron NRG website, at the bottom of the page, you'll see an affiliate section here, and you'll be able to log in and create your own account and start your own energy business. We've had some really good results from that. We've had one user who's made 10,000 TRX in the last few weeks just through promoting his link on Twitter. And that is everything to do with the system, basically. And if there's any questions, or if you'd like to get involved, you can join our Telegram group, and everybody, the community, is always happy to answer questions, and we're always happy to help as well.
Thanks a lot, Mo. I have to say that I'm happy Tron Energy provider.
Yes.
It's my daily ritual. I wake up, I drink, I prepare a coffee, and I open a Tron Energy website to see how appreciable, valuable, pleasant it is. You really bring just maybe we can explain, because we know that for Tronics it's clear what is energy and bandwidth, but for other people using maybe our blockchain, it's not so common. Simply, could you explain the main difference that Tron brings with this energy and bandwidth?
Absolutely. So with other blockchains like Ethereum, for example, let's just use that. When transacting, you'll have a gas fee to pay, and those gas fees can fluctuate quite a lot depending on what you're doing. And there is no other way to pay that fee other than with Ethereum. But with Tron, because it's a delegated proof of stake system, it requires that TRX is staked to vote for super representatives who will govern the system. When that TRX is staked, it gives the account holder resources, bandwidth, and energy. And energy is mainly used for transacting with smart contracts, so sending TRC20 tokens or interacting with contracts, and bandwidth mainly used for transferring TRX. And these resources allow you to save on transaction fees if you have enough available TRX to freeze, and that will give you enough resource to use. But if you don't have that, then you can always rent energy, which is still significantly cheaper than burning TRX to pay for the transaction fees. So it's a really interesting and unique model. I think there's only one other blockchain I'm aware of that sort of utilizes a similar approach, and that is Neo, I believe. Was it Neo? Yes, I think it was. So that is one of the real good features about Tron. It allows people to pay for transactions or to rent, and then on the other side, it's a good business for people who wish to rent out their resources. It's a really flexible system, and Stake 2.0, once that's released, we are currently working on adapting the system to work with that model, and that allows for a lot more flexibility, especially from a smart contract perspective. I'm really excited about what the new features that I'm working on. I'm actually working on them now. I've had to stop to do this presentation, and as soon as I finish this, I'll go straight back into it, and we'll get that done as soon as possible.
I'm in a hurry to discover this, and just to a last word, more. It's not only retail investors like me who can take advantage by providing energy or renting energy, but it can be a DApp builder, it can be an artist who want to mint NFT collection. What kind of use case you think you aim to contribute to
So
bring value?
from a user's perspective, is anybody who wishes to transact on the Tron blockchain will definitely benefit from using this system. They can, and it will be significantly cheaper for them. There was a perfect example recently. Somebody was creating some smart contracts to deploy, and they were burning TRX in order to achieve that, because they didn't know that energy was a thing. So once they discovered that, they were able to save themselves around 80 or 90% based on burning. So, I mean, it's for everybody. If everybody that uses the blockchain in any way, whether that's creator, user, or otherwise, Tron NRG supports everybody.
I'm really glad for what your commitment to see how you contribute with a very long-term vision.
The
Having
exciting thing
strong,
is the real exciting thing for me is the DAO. We're working towards that. It's going to take some time to get it together and make sure the system's stable. And once that DAO comes into place, then that's going to give the users of the system, it's theirs. It's not ours. It's not for us. It's for them. And they'll be able to govern it, control it, set the prices, set the voting parameters for the projects who are applying for funding. And it's going to fund or help fund projects without using other people's money. So it's a profitable entity, which is it's self-governing,
sustainable circular economy. I'm really in love. Congrats. Well, I will be there to contribute and support. Thanks again for taking part of this initiative, Web3 Stronger Together. Thanks again for your valuable contribution in the Tron ecosystem. I really appreciate how you contribute, how you are committed. It's for me a real pleasure each time we chat or discuss. Yeah, because the energy you bring, for me, it's even if it's we have a screen between, I feel it, and for me it's highly precious. You are one of the people in this ecosystem who inspire me, and I really, sincerely.
We love the Tron blockchain, and there is so much more in the pipeline for the future. This isn't the end or the middle. It's just the beginning. We're not short of ideas. We're short of time and resources. So in time, as we continue to grow, we're going to bring some amazing things to the space, and we thank everybody for supporting us on this journey.
Thanks a lot, and let's keep building together. Strong. To you. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Have a brilliant day, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.